evening, ladies and gentlemen of the world. The creatures myself from future past, present, and current tense. Tonight we are playing Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition. I have played through the game, but we haven't gotten to the bonus content I promised you all. So tonight we will be playing.
This is the story of a man.
Okay, we all know this one. Okay. Today is bonus.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We're going for... Okay, Chaka, we need to play through it, Chaka. Let's speedrun this, bad boy.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
he
entered the door on his left.
I saw another route you could do. Is go up, down, left,
Yet
right.
there was not a single person
I've been doing some
either.
research.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Now we wait. So everybody get your cookies and tea.
There was nothing here. No choice
It's time
to make,
for story
no
time,
path to
because
follow,
I always
just
have a
an
story.
empty broom
I
closet.
was on a
No
road
reason
trip.
to still
A long
be here.
road trip. For about... It's like a 9-hour drive, then you stop, then
It
you
was
drive, and
baffling
then
that
you
Stanley was still
then you
just
stop
sitting
again,
in the
and then
broom
another
closet.
9-hour
He
drive,
wasn't
and then
even
you stop
doing
again,
anything.
and then
At
you're
least
back
if there
home.
was something to interact
it
with,
was
he'd be
a
justified
week.
in some way. As it is,
It
he's
was
literally
for
just
7
standing
days.
there doing sweet
So for
FA.
7 days, I was at the ocean for a little bit. Beach, ocean, beautiful view, everything like that.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes, I am.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yes.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
It's fun. I can look at this wrench, this wire, this duct tape.
You
all
do
the
realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
Yes, I
It
would
didn't
have.
even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Then give me something to make it memorable. Come on! Look at the boxes. all
Maybe
the...
to you this is somehow its own branching path.
It is.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
I find it concerning as well, but I don't question my sanity anymore, do I?
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Yes.
That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Oh, really? Then show me a few pictures, you nasty narrator.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now.
I'm dead.
You're dead.
Really?
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Right at the end.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Okie dokie. I still want the prize. I'm not getting out of this broom closet until I get a prize. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. I will not step out of this closet until I get the prize. Pinky swear. You can't avoid me forever. I guess you can.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Oh, but I can.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Brum, 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 la, dee, da, doo.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
To his boss's office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley
Toxic
wondered in
waste
disbelief
desert.
who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What
Dark
he could not have known
secret.
was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
What's the code
and
again?
so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet
I'm a
incredibly, by simply
genius!
pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley
Genius,
happened
I
to
say!
input the correct code by sheer luck.
Luck.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay, so it said I could go down. This was just by chance I saw this. I saw a YouTube video. I can't remember who I saw. I just saw a video.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
But I immediately go up.
Whoops, nope, never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Can I go up? Oh. I don't have choices.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you
Keen
have.
eye!
An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
It's simply magnificent.
Incredible.
Now I will do it again!
Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Now I'm going up again! Just to irritate the narrator.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he? Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Surely
Mind
you
Control
said,
Facility.
I'm Stanley after all.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
Killing me! I just needed to make sure.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office.
I just needed to count these bottles.
This absolutely changes everything for me. give me a time out here for a minute while I process this. Okay, I'm
back.
ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process. All right. I have fully come to terms with it.
Okay.
I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As
Reality.
before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Okay.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Stale and repetitive.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
One more time. I need. Nothing. He's mad at us. I'm just going to go.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator.
No
But
way.
the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting.
Precious.
Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Yeah.
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started.
Horror. We don't
Where's
want
the
horror.
tension? Where's the trust in the audience
finesse.
to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises? To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal.
And
This
soak it all
is
in.
storytelling, Stanley.
At
What
its
you and I are
finest.
doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is
Remarkable.
unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley, because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why, though I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture